All right, I don't know what happened, the video cut off, but let's land the plane here real quick. So here's the format of how this tribe group will work. Each week you'll be assigned homework to journal and write about, and then the next week we'll get together, we'll share as much as you'd like to, as much as you feel comfortable with, kind of your journaling journey thus far, and we'll talk about it, discuss it. Just here it's a place where you can feel safe. We're not going to judge you or share your experiences outside of this tribe group. It's a safe place. And then at the end of each tribe group, we will assign next week's homework. The week after that, we'll talk about the previous week's homework and assign some more homework. Does that make sense? So let me really quickly, let me share with you just kind of the 5,000 foot view of the journey that we're gonna go on. So week one, which is this first week, and this is going to be your homework assignment, you need to write down 4 positive experiences from your childhood that left an indelible mark on your life, and then write down 4 negative experiences from your childhood that left an indelible mark on your life. Journal these, write about it, and then if you're married, share these with your spouse. Week 2, you're going to boil your 8 stories down to a short 2-sentence moral of the story, and then write that down, and then share those with your spouse. Week 3, you're going to take your 8 moral of the story statements and condense them into 1 or 2 words. Half of your words are going to be negative, half of your words, and that's okay if they're ugly, that's all right for this stage. Half of your words are going to be positive. Share these with your spouse. Week 4, now it's time for some redemption. Take all the negative or ugly words and turn them into positive or victory words and write those down. Then let the negotiating begin. If you're a married couple, you're going to have 16 different words, and it'll be really cool to see how many of these words each of you have in common. It'll be really cool. And then you're going to begin negotiating. And the goal is to get from a list of 16 words, if you're married, these combined 4 positive, 4 negative, for a total of 8. 8 from you and 8 from your spouse. These 16 words, and you're going to begin to negotiate and haggle and condense and discard some. And the goal is to whittle this list down to 3 to 5 of the most power-packed, potent words. And write those down. Those are going to be your core values. That's the end of phase 1. Phase 2, we're going to actually take those core values, not necessarily incorporate those words, but incorporate what they represent into a mission statement. And you're going to journal answers to questions like these. What do you love to do? What are you good at doing? What gifts and skills do you have? What makes you come alive? Your spouse might be able to help you answer some of these questions. If your material needs were all met, what kind of wild dream could you come up with to serve God? These and some other guided questions we're going to journal the answers to, and then share these with your spouse. And then week 6, answer some more guided questions. Why might God have brought the 2 of you together as a family? What mission could he possibly have in mind for your family? Take these answers from the previous 2 weeks, condense them into a statement, and that's kind of a rough draft of your mission statement. Then together, we can help each other wordsmith, fine-tune, tweak, refine, boil it down to its most potent essence, and that's going to be your mission statement. Your mission statement's going to pop out on the other end. So at the end of this tribe group, at the end of 5, 6, maybe 7 weeks, somewhere, we'll see how long it goes, you're going to have a set of core values that you will have discovered and a mission statement that you'll be able to take with you and run hard after God with. So I know that Lissa sent a text to you with the homework, but let me specifically go over this week's homework that you need to have completed by the time we get together next week. So here it is. I want you to write down 4 positive experiences from your childhood that left an indelible mark on your life. And then I want you to write down 4 negative experiences from your childhood that left an indelible mark on your life. So with this journey, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. If you take like 5 minutes before tribe group, you're like, oh my gosh, I got to write down something. Or if you didn't write down anything and you come to tribe group and say, well, this one time this happened and that was cool, and one time this happened and that was lame, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. So if you put a lot of work into it on the front end, journaling and reflecting and writing, you're going to get a whole lot out of it on the back end, not just in sharing these experiences with the rest of the tribe group, but also at the end of when your mission statement comes out on the other end. It's going to be so awesome to have done the hard work of praying and thinking through these things before the difficult crossroads or the amazing opportunity ever comes up. You get to do this stuff now so that when these decisions or opportunity comes up, you'll already have a great decision-making matrix to help you make wise decisions. But I can't stress this enough. Do the hard work on the front end. Say, like, if you want to take that into the other room and then open it up, you can make all the noise you want. Jeez. Do the hard work on the front end. Pray about it. Think about it. Be real and honest and raw. And take a while in these journal entries. Don't write 1 or 2 sentences of a positive experience or a negative experience. Go ahead. Tell the story. Tell the narrative. Tell the story. It can take a few pages or however long you want to. But as you write, God's going to use that experience to help unlock something that he's going to do in your life. Here's a question that somebody had this week. Why does it have to be from our childhood? It doesn't have to be, but most of the formative experiences of our life happen from when we were, like 20 years and younger, from 20 years old and younger. So just be mindful of that. I mean, it could have happened, last week. But probably, as you think about it, what are 4 of the most positive experiences of your whole life that you can think of? They probably happened when you were younger. So write those down. And then if you are married, this is really cool. Share these with your spouse. As you're sitting across the table from each other at a mealtime, or maybe you're driving together somewhere. Maybe you're riding the gondola or the chairlift up somewhere. Take some time and share these stories. I bet your spouse has heard some or maybe all of these stories, but there could be some stories that they haven't heard yet, and it's a great way for the two of you to bond and connect. And there's probably going to be elements or parts of these stories that they've never heard, and it's important to share. You could also share it with your roommate. I think, was it Molly and Rosalind? I think y'all are going through this tribe group with us. So just share these with a friend. If you don't have anybody to share it with, you'll definitely be able to share it with us as your tribe group as we get together. So that's your homework for this week. For positive, for negative, journal these in, I'd say, a separate, specific journal just to help you remember this journey. It'll be really fun to look back on it years later. That's your homework for this week. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me by email or by text message, and I can't wait to get all of us together next Monday. Good luck. Remember, you got this.